Did you know the average adult spends the equivalent of 8 hours every month just standing still on escalators or using lifts? That's almost 4 full days every year doing absolutely nothing. Imagine if you could turn that wasted time into a habit that improved your heart health, boosted your mood, and even sharpened your focus at work, all without adding a single workout to your calendar. Welcome to the Big Daddy's Big Tips podcast, the daily podcast helping everyday people go from feeling stuck to building momentum, confidence, and freedom, one daily step at a time. This is not a podcast about hacks or hustle, it's about the quiet power of habit-driven lifestyle design, where your health, wealth, and happiness are upgraded slowly and sustainably through what you do today, what you do tomorrow, and what you do the day after that. Because it is not the handful of big decisions that shape your life. It's the thousands of tiny ones you make each and every day. What you eat, how you move, what you buy, what you say yes to, who you spend time with, how you react to situations. Ultimately, it's about what I like to call your daily wins versus your daily drifts. And every single decision that you make in your day will create a ripple effect. That ripple will either be a positive one, taking your life in the right direction, or a negative one, taking you in the wrong direction. The right direction takes you towards a future you that's flourishing and thriving, but the wrong direction results in you feeling stuck. Feeling stuck can mean different things to different people. Maybe it's constant tiredness, struggling with sleep, not liking the reflection in the mirror. Maybe it's aches and pains that just won't go away. Maybe it's simply lacking the energy to do the things you want to do. Maybe it's living paycheck to paycheck, never quite getting on top of debt, struggling to budget or to save, or feeling like your income potential is capped. It may mean knowing that you should invest for the future, but never quite taking any action. Being stuck can often be about what's missing on the inside too. It could be a lack of purpose, it could be stress or anxiety, low self-worth, strange relationships. Feeling like you're just going through the motions, or even struggling to be present with the people you care about. The truth is, whatever form stuck takes, it always feels heavy. It slows you down, it clouds your decisions, and it convinces you that change has to be too big or too overwhelming. But what I want you to know, and what this podcast is all about, is that you do not need a dramatic leap to escape feeling stuck. You just need to start redirecting your life journey by changing your ripple effects. And we do this one daily win at a time. Because whether your ripple effects are working for you or against you, they are invisible at first, and they're barely noticeable after a few weeks. But as the months and years roll by, they become too big to ignore. And where you find yourself today is the result of your life journey thus far. You've been taken on that journey because of the ripples that you've created. And the ripples you've created have been a result of the thousands of micro decisions you've made each day. And the decisions you've made each day are the result of how well primed your body has been on those days. Or as I like to refer to it, how well primed your vessel has been. Look after your vessel, and making good decisions is easy. Choosing the daily wins is easy. Allow your vessel to build up rust, on the other hand, and you will find yourself very quickly distracted by and tempted by the bad decisions, by the daily drifts. And I know what you might be thinking. Maybe you've tried to change before, but you started too big, or you focused in one specific area of your life whilst the other slipped away. Maybe you think change has to be dramatic, or that you have to wait for the perfect time. Those are the same false beliefs I had to break for myself, because the truth is, the smallest daily shifts, when stacked in the right way, can change everything. And the beauty of the BDBT system is that you don't need to change everything. You just need to start priming your vessel a bit better, guard what goes into your body, prioritize how you move your body, and prioritize how you rest your body. And every tip that you hear from me is part of that system, part of that journey to help you better prime your vessel so that you can shift from daily drifts to daily wins, from noise to clarity, from feeling stuck to feeling free. Because the BDBT movement is not just about saving money, and it's not just about getting fit. It's about creating a life you can feel proud of by breaking down the overwhelming into the achievable and by getting there one daily step at a time. Imagine for me now you're at the train station or a shopping centre or even at work. You're about to head up a floor and your eyes automatically go straight to the escalator or the lift. Easy, convenient, saves a bit of energy. But today's tip is this: always take the stairs. Not because it's a fitness challenge, not because you're tracking steps, but because this micro decision sparks ripple effects that go far beyond what most people realise, reaching into your health, your wealth, and your happiness. Most people overlook the stairs because they see them as just the harder option. The escalator or lift feels like the default. Everyone else is taking it, and you don't want to be the odd one out. But that's the thing. Change doesn't happen when you do what everyone else does. Change happens when you make conscious micro decisions in the moments that others don't even notice. I'll share a quick personal story. In a previous life, the company I worked for had an office on the 17th floor. Every day, without thinking, I'd get into the lift with everybody else, half distracted, probably scrolling my phone, waiting for the bell for me to finally ding autopilot. Then one day I realised how much dead time I was racking up. 2-3 minutes at a time, just standing there, doing nothing. So I decided to try the stairs. Not going to lie, at first it felt like quite a bit of effort, especially after lunch, but within weeks I noticed a shift. My energy spiked. I'd arrive at my desk sharper, more awake, more switched on. That one decision set off a ripple effect I couldn't ignore. Not to mention, I was basically doing a step class during my day at work, between arriving for the day in the morning, popping out for lunch, and leaving at the end of the working day. That's a lot of stairs. A lot of stairs over a month, an awful lot over a year. So what's really happening here? Let's talk first in terms of health. Every flight of steps is a burst of cardiovascular movement. Heart rate goes up, lungs open, circulation improves. Over time, these micro exercises stack up to better endurance, stronger muscles, and healthier joints. Taking the stairs also boosts balance and coordination, which become increasingly important as we age. Think of it as free insurance against long-term decline. Everyday choice that strengthens your vessel. What about wealth? Here's where most people don't connect all of the dots. By arriving sharper and more energized, you're going to make better decisions at work, in meetings, even when managing your own money. Small boosts in focus can be the difference between catching a mistake on a spreadsheet or missing it completely, between speaking up in a meeting or hiding within your own shell. Over the long run, those better choices compound into career growth or financial opportunities. Plus, the time you save from waiting around for lifts or escalators, that's extra minutes back in your day. What about happiness? Taking the stairs gives you an instant confidence lift. You feel like you've earned your arrival. You step into your destination with momentum instead of lethargy. And there's something empowering about making a small choice others don't. It reminds you that you're in control, that you don't have to follow the drift. Over time, this builds self-trust. The knowledge that you can make small positive decisions even when nobody is watching. And there's a hidden bonus here: stress relief. Movement, even in small bursts, helps lower cortisol levels. It shakes off tension from sitting too long or rushing around. Those 2 minutes on the stairs can completely change the energy you bring into the next part of your day. And the best part? You don't need extra time, you don't need extra money, you don't need any equipment. You're already going from A to B. You're just choosing the path that primes your vessel instead of the one that rusts it. And that's the essence of quiet transformation. Invisible micro choices with very visible ripple effects. And if you'd like to lock this habit in and see the impact it's having on your life, I'd recommend getting your free copy of my Big Daddy's Foundation Blueprint. More than just a tracker, it's a system that will show you how small daily actions, like always taking the stairs, stack up over time across your health, wealth, and happiness. You can use it to track your daily wins, to spot your daily drifts, and watch your momentum build week by week. Because when you see it written down, when you measure the ripple, that's when it really starts to sink in. And that's when it becomes part of who you are. You can get your free copy from the link in my bio on Instagram, from my website, or from the show notes below this episode. So if today's tip has got you thinking, then please share it. Not just online, but with someone in your life who might need it too. Because real change spreads when we pass it on, and your unique ripple effect may just be sparked when you have that conversation and share your new knowledge. Even better, try explaining the tip in your own words to somebody that you know, because if you can teach it, you're far more likely to remember it. And if you would like the full breakdown of the Always Taking the Stairs tip with extra examples, bonus strategies, and a free dedicated guide to help you implement this tip in your own life, head over to Instagram and drop me the keyword in the show notes below, and I will send you the free guide directly. When you combine this with my foundation blueprint, it will stand you in very good stead for ingraining this tip into your unique life. So if this tip has sparked anything for you, come and hang out with me on Instagram and TikTok, where you'll find me every day at Big Daddy's Big Tips, sharing simple, high-impact tips to boost your health, wealth, and happiness with one small daily win at a time. You'll also find weekly bingo cards to keep you motivated. You'll find free downloads to dive deeper and make change easier. You'll find weekly go-lives that feel like a proper pep talk, and you'll find more honest chats just like this. Make sure you're following so you don't miss the next tip that could change everything. And if you've tried any of Big Daddy's Big Tips so far, I would love to hear from you. Send me a DM or tag me in your progress, because this is just the beginning. And I want you to know how proud I am of you, and I want you to know that you are not going on this journey alone. If you need any help or are unsure in any way about implementing this tip or the benefits that it can offer you, then reach out and I'll be in touch to help. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. And remember, your future does not change in one big leap. It changes in the next small step you take today. So why not start right now, get that vessel primed, create the positive ripple effects, and enjoy a truly life-changing journey, one small daily step at a time. I end each episode by asking you a question that you can answer in the comments below, and today's question is this. What's one place in your daily routine where you could choose the stairs instead of a lift or an escalator? Have a think, let me know what springs to mind in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Big love, Big Daddy.